It's minicamp season, and today we're looking at the New England Patriots, getting a good look at TreVeyon Henderson. We're going to look at them wheels. We're going to watch him catch some balls, but before you dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at practice, rookie camp, minicamp, OTAs, soon-to-be training camp, workouts, whatever we can find. So you know about your rookies, those camp battles, those guys you're getting ready to draft in fantasy football. It's all right here. Click that button, stop missing out. But we're looking at TreVeyon Henderson here today, and they're slow with the clips, but we're pushing a minute now. But the most recent one peels you back a little bit and lets you know about the upside. It's right here. It's right here. Let me know what you think about TreVeyon Henderson right now. But here it is. Watch this. Watch the burst. Boom. Boom. Lift off, take off, whatever. So the thing about TreVeyon Henderson, here's more. A little bit of work in the receiving game. We're definitely known for that. This is a former 5-star recruit that had some injuries throughout his collegiate career, but held it strong. Quinshon Judkins was considered one of the top running backs in all college football the year prior, going to Ohio State. And the year prior to that, at Ole Miss, took over at the SEC. And then at the end of last year, at the end of the season, there were debates which one was the better running back. TreVeyon Henderson stepped it up. TreVeyon Henderson is going to help this team, and you see why. You see why. It's going to give them that explosiveness factor in the outlet. They're going to have to account for that, those defenses, because you allow them to get space in the flats. Drake May checks it down. That's a big gain. That's a big gain. We saw that numerous times at Ohio State. We're sharing the role with Ramondre Stevenson, and that is how the running back position works these days in the NFL. So expect another running back to always be there, usually with all running backs. But with his role, his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, and he's also a nasty pass blocker. He's actually a very nasty pass blocker. He pops heads back. This is a running back that's good at all phases. Now, like, if he doesn't hit, like, what would that look like? That would look like probably like that injury history at Ohio State rearing his head back, like coming back, because it's happened before. Maybe that could play a part, but right now we're healthy, we're looking good. And that's just trying to see what could prevent him. What could prevent him from hitting this upside that we're seeing with him being good in the receiving game, him being a 5-star recruit, with him being one of the better running backs in all college football, with him being so explosive. What could zap him and not help the Patriots? I look for him to have a role early. I look for him to have his moment sooner than later. So if you're looking at this from a fantasy football standpoint, not just a Patriots fan, this year, seasonal leagues, rookie dart throw, lottery ticket, and you're going to have a few rookie running backs as lottery tickets. You should. Whether it's one of the second rounders or it's one of the late round guys in the double-digit rounds, you're going to have a few rookie lottery tickets. And you might be drafting a few, dropping a few, picking a few up, and it might be off and on throughout the season as news happens, as you feel differently about these players. And that is my main take throughout redraft, is make sure you take those rookie lottery tickets. It's going to be a rookie season. Some of these rooks are going to take a little bit longer to be productive than others. And then when they hit, they're going to hit. They're going to hit hard. They're going to start performing to their veteran status. That's just how it's going to be. That's how we've seen it. Some of it's quicker than others. Some of it's slower than others. And it is what it is. So how him hitting looks like is him catching a lot of balls in the flat, him being explosive, him being on the field. They got to give him touch after touch after touch. Ramondre Stevenson's role has to take a backseat a little bit. He's too valuable to be off the field. So we covered kind of the bad, kind of the good from that. But the thing about him, he's lightning in a bottle. Lightning in a bottle, for sure. And if you're talking Dynasty, he's a first-round pick in rookie drafts. And you're looking at that running back upside. You're looking at Drake May. You're looking at all the changes that they're trying to make, and you're just in. And I'm diversifying my Tier A running backs. It's pretty much all the first-round running backs per ADP that are not Ashton Genty, but still. And O'Marion Hampton, I guess he's kind of like tier A plus because of that first round draft capital. But honestly, I keep things broad so you can play it and structure it and tailor it to yourself, because I diversify a lot because I'm in a lot of leagues and in a lot of different formats and have a lot of different teams, and I like to do it that way. So if I'm not holding things true, and if I tell you and rank them 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm drafting 5 ahead of 3 because I'm diversifying and I'm really saying with that pick, like, hey, these guys ain't that far off from each other, then I'm lying. So I'm telling you, tier A running back, ADP wise, you can get them a little bit middle-ish of the first round. If you want to take them ahead of anybody in tier A-ish, fine. It's fine. Or you want to diversify from him, to him, whatever, it's fine. It's good to do. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving around. And I have all the tier A running backs. I have all of them. Now the back end guys, the cheaper guys, I have a little bit more. I've won some leagues. I competed in more leagues. And that's more due to where I was at capital-wise. But diversifying and playing around, I have done that with Quinshawn, TreVeyon. I've done it with them. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'll do the same thing in redraft. And that's why I speak broadly. And the reason why I'm not diversifying from him is because he's got that upside. He's got that upside to house it on any given touch, to be undeniable. And he's shown that in times throughout his collegiate career. You're talking about a 5-star prospect who hit as a freshman instantly at Ohio State, which is hard to do. Which is very hard to do. And then we had some injuries in the middle, and then we finished our career out, strong. So we have potential here in that role in the receiving game. And on top of that, our ability to be explosive could aid to that. Plus Drake May. Plus how we're building this team, being very, very aggressive with that, adding to the offensive line this year. This is a team that could fuel him. This is a quarterback that could fuel him. A system that could fuel him, which could make this very interesting. You see this burst right here. Watch. Boom. That is why you're excited. That is why you're interested in TreVeyon Henderson. Drake May is the other reason. And then you see them adding. You see them building. Adding to the offensive line. They're bringing in Stephon Diggs. They can't stack the box as much anymore. You know, Ramondre Stevenson. Good for the short term as a nice bridge, a nice part of the committee to play the other role. But you know what TreVeyon Henderson's going to be. You know what he is. And that's going to be an interesting back if he can tap into that upside. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.